Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. The center is...
Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Smooth in at the shooting guard. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton against Morant. Nembhard, the pass to Reed. And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Nails it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant, the pass to Markkanen. Adebayo sets a screen. Markkanen finds Adebayo. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
Halliburton goes, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrifices for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Tries the spin move. Morant, the pass to Adebayo. Markkanen against Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. And here's Morant outside. Miami, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Reed sets a screen. Shot's good by Mathurin.
No way Halliburton is going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Reed. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And rejected. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the basket by Halliburton.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Here's Smooth. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. Smooth grabs the miss.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Morant with it. It's Markkanen on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Gafford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Second team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here's Nembhard. No made baskets yet. Pass to Matherin. Halliburton outside. Outside Matherin for three. He drops it from range. Matherin's got 6.
He'll mix one in here and there. Matherin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
Pass to Smooth. Adebayo from long range. Again, the Heat misses. Indiana leading. Outside Matherin. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Smooth. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And the Pacers making a change here. George is checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Adebayo. Here's Morant. And that one's on target from the wing.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Morant, the pass to Markkanen. Fades. Here's Dosunmu. Markkanen outside. Pulls it. Smooth. Shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Morant against Halliburton. Reed to screen on Morant. From the strike. And it's Miami with a rebound. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
George, no good. Miami trailing. Now Morant. 10 points in his last outing. This one for 3. Smooth. Shot is good. Smooth's got 11 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. 5th on the list, Miami.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
For Indiana, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. They set the pick. Halliburton for 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Reed. Puts one up from 19. Shot's good by Matherin. Give him 8.
Quick thinking from Matherin there. Excellent. Rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Morant against Halliburton. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
And so George will bring it up for Indiana. 3-point lead. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Paul George, he's checked in for Matherin. Williams is checked in for Miami.
First in points off fast breaks. And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Here's Smooth. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
George against Williams. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Reed. And Benedict Matherin subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Kessler, he's checked in for Miami. Markkanen comes in for Ja Morant. Indiana leading. Now here's George. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Smooth. George defending.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Williams.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Pass to Dort. Let's go with a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here is Williams. George with the block.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
4, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 21, J.T. Thor.
Matherin passes to Dort. Here's George. Here's Thor. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Dosunmu. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. And, yep, it's good.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. And they get it back. Here's Matherin. Kicks it to George. Buries it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 2. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Yep, that one goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Matherin. His last outing, he had 24 points. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thor from the arc. And he can't get that one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Miami. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smooth. Dort defending. Here's Smooth. And again, Miami with a triple.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
No good on the shot. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
They've got Benedict Matherin, George out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's George in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Dosunmu. He's scoreless. Here's Dort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Heat with some changes. Williams has checked in for Jovic, and Joe's subbed in for Alvarado. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Matherin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. To the middle. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's George. Still no points. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Benign contact like that, not going to do anything to disrupt George's focus.
Here's Dosunmu. George defending. Matherin against Markkanen. Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Dort. Here's Matherin with a 9-footer. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Unfazed by the defense. Matherin doesn't let that disrupt his motion one iota.
Pass to Williams. Dosunmu for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Mathurin against Markkanen. Shot's good by Mathurin. Mathurin's got 12 points in the game.
Showing off and flashing that scoring ability, Mathurin wants his team to know they can really trust him on offense.
Markkanen against Mathurin. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And the Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
There's a screen to the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Assist from
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Jovic. Lets it go from deep. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Dosunmu. Here's the teardrop. No good there. Ooh, nice D from George. Mathurin finds George. Back to Mathurin. From the arc. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Against Halliburton. Morant, the pass to Smooth. Good, and the setup by Morant. Smooth's got 24 points.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
They set a pick for 3. Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Here's Smooth. Dort defending. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Dosunmu. Here's the 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
He's guarded by Markkanen. And he hits it to tie the game. 9 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Back to Halliburton. Outside for Dort. Clock at 6. Markkanen against Mathurin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Smooth pass to Morant. Dort with a steal. Halliburton left side. Into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Paul George, he's checked in for Indiana. Smooth, no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Now here's Adebayo. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Moran against Halliburton. Shoots over Moran. Indiana again missing.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Now here's Halliburton. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Moran. Inside. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Moran. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here are the Pacers now. 7-point differential. Halliburton against Moran. They need this. That one a little long. Miami's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Dosunmu. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. George, he's checked in for Dort. And Miami with a change here too. Jovic is checked in. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Outside for Moran. Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's got 8.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Indiana calls timeout.
This is your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Youth Dance Team.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Reed comes in for Paul George. And Mathurin subbed in for George. Gafford, he's checked in for Miami. Markkanen comes in for Dosunmu. .143 left in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Shoots from 14, and the jumper falls for him. Smooth's got 26.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Mathurin against Markkanen. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the screen. 4-3. Miami grabs the miss. Smooth's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
They had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Reed to screen on Morant. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton, Reed.
Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Miami Heat.
They've been active on the glass. That's helped them take control of this game. It's tough to beat a team that's rebounding as well as they are right now.
And even when you block these guys out, someone comes knifing in to the other spot on the floor. It's a problem.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. Out in the East, the franchise.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Morant. Setting the floor for Miami. Lauri Markkanen out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Smooth in at the 2 spot. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Morant, the pass to Markkanen. And here's Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Adebayo's got 10 points. Halliburton looking over the floor. There's a screen for 3. Mathurin. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Morant. And here's Markkanen. He's covered by Mathurin. Markkanen, the pass to Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Reed to screen on Adebayo. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Morant finds Markkanen. Adebayo, a screen on Mathurin. Markkanen, the pass to Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Got a hand on it, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 13. 6 on the shot clock. Mathurin passes to Reed.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Knocks it down from distance. Mathurin's got 26.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Outside Morant. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is down. Ja Morant.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Here's Halliburton. Misses off the right iron.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. To the inside, Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Shooting for Miami, Daniel Gafford.
That free throw good from Gafford. He does not get the second one. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Now here's Markkanen. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Halliburton, trailing by 10.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Gafford the screen. Markkanen from long range. Second chance effort, and finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's got 6 points.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
Your Indiana Peacemates dance teams are amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Nembhard, the pass to Reed. Moran against Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Mathurin knocks down the triple. Mathurin's got 31.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Moran, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Moran. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
No problems knocking that one down. Nembhard's got 5 points.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Moran, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Moran. Pass to Smooth. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 6 assists now in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 16. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Shooting for Miami.
The first one falls.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, marking and skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
George, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Miami also making a switch. The Sumu's checked in. Now here's Reed, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Halliburton, the pass to Reed. And that one drops.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Smooth. 30 points in the game. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Moran finds Gafford. Back to Moran. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Halliburton.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. The combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
George passes to Halliburton. Back to George. Rebound by the Heat.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bucks, That's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when you're big and knock him down from the line.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
2 shot. Mathurin.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Mathurin. And so here is Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Smooth. Here's Markkanen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And he makes both free throws. Indiana has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Halliburton finds Reed. And here's George, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Smooth. Back to Morant. Now here's Gafford. Clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Pacers with a rebound. George left side, inside. Shoots from the line, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Morant, pass to Smooth. And he dumps it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now here's Gafford. Give him 8. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Reed. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to George. Outside Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Up again. Gafford grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Markkanen outside. No good on the triple. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And Gafford with the block. And he gets it back. George with the bucket. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Takes a step back. Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Halliburton outside. Reed for three. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Reed's got 7 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lugens Dort out there with George. Then there's George, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. They get it again, and they'll get another chance.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Williams passes to Smooth. Back to Williams. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 4.
Doesn't need a lot of room to get off his shot. That was money.
Here's Nembhard. George outside. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Fast break Miami. Here's Smith. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Knocks down the long J.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
The Sumu pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing. Lots of room. And right through it goes. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Kick to the outside. Heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Here's Nembhard. Outside for Dort. 4 on the clock. Here's George. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Smooth shot is good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And George launches it from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Alvarado outside. Adebayo a screen on George. Alvarado outside. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Assisted.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Miami foul. Number 21.
Reed's checked in for Indiana. And Miami with a change here, too. Jovic, he's checked in for Alvarado.
On the court.
George with it. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Adebayo with it. Reed defending. Adebayo passes to Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. Gafford, he's checked in for Miami. It's both from the stripe. And the Pacers with possession here. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. And that one is right through the heart. Well, Miami shooting about 60% for the game. Smooth. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Smooth. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now George. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the 3. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Markkanen's checked in for Miami. Ja Morant comes in for Williams. Halliburton against Morant. Halliburton, the pass to Reed. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Pass to Adebayo. Markkanen outside. The 3 is up. So confident from range. Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Mathurin. Unloads from 13. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Morant outside. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Reed a screen on Morant. Halliburton. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Halliburton's got 20.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Dosunmu. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Nembhard. Pass to Dort, and here's Mathurin. Now Reed. Outside for Dort. Reed to screen on Adebayo. Nembhard, the pass to Dort. Sinks it from distance.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
To the inside, and Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Halliburton for 3. On target from range. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Miami calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric's coach's huddle, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Adebayo finds Morant. Back to Adebayo. Shoots a fadeaway. Miami, no good that time either.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Morant. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
That's the line for the Heat. Ja Morant.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the Heat. Gafford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Smooth from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Nimhart. For 3, Matherly. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Markkanen against Mathurin. Tipped away. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Markkanen, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Halliburton against Morant. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 19 points in the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Smooth. Outside for Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The offensive rebound. Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Here's Nimhart. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Cranes the triple. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Halliburton. The putback. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Timeout. Trailing by 5. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Trailing by 5. 50 seconds left in the fourth. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mathurin. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Miami, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
So So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine. A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Markkanen, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final dagger.
And nails the tray.
Talk about coming up clutch. No Matherin is feeling it right now. Gotta be feeling it.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the football team. Shooting for Miami, Ja Morant.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Nembhard, the pass to Reed. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now they'll try to make the same impression on the court. Going after this win on the road. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Bulls, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Jared Allen. Luka Doncic out there with lights out. Then it's Williams. And it's Lively in at the 5. And for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barrett. Then there's Washington. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Levine in at the 2. And the Mavericks with possession. Stolen by Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Lively, that's good.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
San Antonio with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Here's Neal following the bucket by the Spurs, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Now here's Levine. Neal defending, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Doncic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
And stolen by Williams. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. In third, the Mavericks.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the victory of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Lively, and he lays it straight in. Lively's got 8 points.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Barrett against Williams, and Barrett gets it to go.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Williams, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And they'll get another chance. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Now, here's Washington. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Robinson sets a screen for Washington. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Lively. Barrett covering. There's the pick. Doncic passes to Lively. 5 to shoot. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Wembanyama outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Neal. Again, the Mavericks score.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Washington. The pass to Wembanyama. Over Allen. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Spurs. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
With the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Zach LaVine. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Now, here is Robinson. Hasn't made one yet. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Williams, a screen on Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Washington against Doncic. Outside for Wembanyama. Hits it from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got 9.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Doncic passes left, and it's Allen with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Barrett dishes to Robinson.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Mavericks. DeRozan finds Barrett. Now Washington, just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Wide open look. They grab their own miss. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 10. And then Washington with the dunk.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Neal.
Ooh, love Love it, love it.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Washington kicks to DeRozan. Outside Robinson. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Barrett. Knocked loose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Barrett's got his second basket of the night. They set the pick. And here's Doncic from the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Washington passes to Wembanyama. Outside for Robinson. And here is Washington. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Poole's checked in for the Spurs. Bol, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Washington. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Pass to Neal. Takes a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 7. Down low, here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. That sets up a run here.
James Harden, he's checked in for San Antonio.
James Harden.
Passes it to Neal. Dallas moving the ball around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Okongwu finds Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over DeRozan. And Okongwu slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's DeRozan. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Williams looking around.
2 minutes.
Outside for Jackson. Here's Neal. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead. It's Barrett on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. DeRozan against Williams. 13 feet away. DeRozan gets the bucket.
One of the few guys who will force you to lock down the mid-range. DeRozan loves this shot.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone. And he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Here's Neal. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Shoots over Poole. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 13 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barrett. And Barrett pulls it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
And there's the pass to Neal. Shoots over Poole. And another basket for Dallas.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. DeRozan's shot is off. Now here's Neal. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
DeRozan out there with Smith. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Harden in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Dallas making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Ntilikina kicks to Williams. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Williams against Barrett. Smith sets the pick for Barrett. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Spurs making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. DeRozan passes to Barrett. Smith sets the pick for Poole. Shot to stop the run. It's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams up on top. Barrett covering. Williams passes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Smith. Launches it from deep. Levine can't hit. Mavericks leading by 17. Outside Williams. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Levine. Allen, a screen on Levine. Bull can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Poole finds DeRozan. Smith with a screen on Bull. Smith with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for San Antonio, Jalen Smith.
Free throw drops for Smith. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Dallas also making a switch. Lights out, checked in for Ntilikina.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Allen, a screen on Poole. Now here's Neal, guarded by Poole. Williams next for 2, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Smith. And James Harden subbed in for Jordan Poole. Levine against Williams. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Levine kicks to Barrett. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most points in the last month of the NBA. You look at Neal, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, Luka Doncic doing just as much.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
This is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it.
They double-team Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Neal dishes to Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Bean passes to DeRozan. He kicks to Barrett. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out.
Come on. That's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Pass to Neal. Stolen by Levine. Pass to Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he has moved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for San Antonio. Washington comes in for James Harden. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. as versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
James Harden, he's checked in for Barrett. Bull, he's checked in for the Mavericks. On defense, the Mavericks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. No coverage that time. He's got 5.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
At the elbow, it's Allen. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
But you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Washington passes to Harden. Wembanyama with it. Allen defending. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Doncic with the bucket.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Washington. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for the Magician.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Bean passes to Washington. Shoots over Doncic. And the Spurs scoring again.
Despite the shot-first mentality, Levine understands he also needs to facilitate for this offense to run well.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Mavericks also with a sub. Trey Murphy's checked in for Williams. Allen kicks to Bull. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Neal passes to Bull. And the 3 ball is good. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Here's Washington and another basket for San Antonio.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Doncic left side. Nice shot from the wing. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
The pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 6th assist on the night. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Neal. This one for 3. A rebound by Washington. Spurs trail by 14. And Wembanyama outside. Over Allen. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Washington, that's good. Washington's got 21.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Doncic passes to Allen. Back to Doncic. Bull, a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Bull. And that one drops. Bull's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
And here's Washington outside. And Bull pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Out to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Pass to Washington. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Levine. 24 points for the Magician. To the inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You see the athleticism on dunks like these from Murphy. A two-guard with some bounce in his step.
Down low. And Ball sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Up top, Washington. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Dallas Mavericks.
When you create second chance opportunities, what they have, it's hard for an opponent to overcome.
This could have been a tighter game, but the offensive rebounding has turned it into a laugher. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. In the Western Conference, insanity.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got lights out. Allen is out there with Williams. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Garrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
That free throw good from Allen. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 18. Now Washington passes it to Barrett. Out to the wing. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Neal outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes it to Levine. Washington kicks to Levine. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Doncic. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The pass to Washington. Robinson with it. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Barrett. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Neal's shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Doncic against Washington. It's Robinson high post. At the elbow, it's Levine. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Lively. He dishes it to Doncic. At the top of the key, Neal. Going inside. Robinson with the block.
Very cool start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
Back to Washington. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Passes it to Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Stolen by Washington. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Washington's got 6 in the quarter. Doncic against Washington. In the corner, Neal with it. Outside, Levine. To the middle, here's Washington, and that comes off the assist by Levine. 32 points for the Magician. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And there's the pass to Barrett. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's putting up 33 points a night, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Lively the pass to Neal. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Williams sends a screen for Doncic. And the 3 off target. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Levine finds Washington. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. And it's Washington missing. Mavericks leading by 8. Williams passes to Neal. The 3 for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Wembanyama passes to Washington. Barrett wide open, he fires.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Neal's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
6 to shoot. Outside Robinson. Barrett for 3. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 21.
Man, I tell you, hard to guard Barrett any better than that. At times, he's capable of taking and making the tough shots.
Williams for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And here is Washington. 32 points in the game. Outside, Levine. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 6th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. San Antonio making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jared Allen. Now, here's Barrett. Neal defending. Doncic comes with the double team. Robinson, a stupendous finish in traffic.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks.
Foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. He's got 20. Williams for 3. Fires the 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Fires from the wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Pass to Lively. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Washington. Lays it up off the glass. Washington's got 10 points in just the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Williams sends a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Barrett the pass to Washington. The 3. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Barrett.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Doncic against Washington. Unloads from 9, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 24.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. It's Barrett on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 10. At the elbow, Williams. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Barrett. Neal defending. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Barrett. And that's now 20 points for Victor Wembanyama. Doncic passes to Neal. .119 left to play in the third.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Kicks to Doncic. For 3. Outside Williams. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 19 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Wembanyama, a screen. Shoots from the elbow. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by Washington. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Barrett's got 10 points in the quarter.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Wembanyama against Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Wembanyama. Zach LaVine is out there with Washington. And it's Smith, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Mavericks leading by 14. On the wing, Jackson. Passes it to Allen. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Washington. The dish to DeRozan. And the pass to Wembanyama. Fades. Good. Wembanyama's got 22.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by LaVine. Jackson kicks to Neal. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Levine. Back to Washington. Pass to Wembanyama. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Williams. Pass to Neal. He kicks to Allen. Dallas moving it around. Pulls up on the wing. Shot's good by Neal. 27 points for lights out.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. James Harden, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Poole subbed in for Washington. And Dallas also making a switch. Bowles checked in. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Neal passes to Jackson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Shooting 1.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Harden outside. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Pure athleticism. Zach Levine gets off the floor in a hurry.
Now here's Neal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Neal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Dallas making a switch here.
Wow, let's hear another round of applause for yours.
To the paint. Levine finds Robinson. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And again for 3.
And it's amazing to say he's almost second overall in career three-pointers.
And many of those are from way beyond the arc. This guy puts on a shooting display every single night. Outside Robinson. There's the pass to Levine. Inside. Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. Now Tate, the 3, good on the three-point shot.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3-ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Neal's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tate with the ball. Robinson picks him up, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Neal with the steal. And now here comes Neal leading the break. And that one is hammered home.
love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
For three, Levine, and he's good on the three ball. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Zach LaVine drilling the shot. Fantastic from range.
From deep, Neal. Right wing, launches it, drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Levine's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now here's Neal, guarded by Poole. Robinson with the block. Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Levine. Back to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Drops it in from 11 feet. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look now for San Antonio. There it comes in for James Harden. And Washington subbed in for Jordan Poole. Williams is checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Tate. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Doncic with it. Williams a screen on Washington. Lively's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Here's Washington. And the Spurs scoring again. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And Doncic, here we go. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 28.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening that he just explodes on the drive.
To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Over Allen. Wembanyama, no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
As Allen continues to develop his offensive game, he continues to earn the trust of his teammates.
Pass to Washington. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Robinson kicks to Washington. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Washington missing. Dallas leading by 21. Doncic outside. Passes to Lively. Outside Williams. Fades and shoots. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight. San Antonio calls timeout.
Now introducing the incomparable.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Lights out.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so Levine will bring it up now for San Antonio. Now the pass to Washington. Over Doncic. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 40 points. Mavericks leading by 21. And here is Neal. Outside Williams. Allen with the screen for Williams. The feed now to Doncic. And there's the call on the Magician.
Washington.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Blocking foul called on Washington. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. San Antonio foul. Washington. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Mavericks. 2 shots.
That's good from Neal. And so he hits both. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach LaVine.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Third personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
15 foul. At the line for the Mavericks. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
4 on the clock. The 3 from Poole. And Ball pulls it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lights Out.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Here's Neal, and another basket for Dallas.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Neal. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Lights Out.